Welcome to Thelia Flame Oracle. Hey everyone, welcome in. This is the awakening of the spiritual man. Take a moment and breathe into the space. This reading is called The Awakening of the Spiritual Man, and it speaks to the quiet but profound transformation happening on the planet right now. The energy coming in is not chaotic, it's not dramatic, it's precise. It's architectural. It's a restructuring of awareness in a way that makes human consciousness more sensitive, more perceptive, and more spiritually responsive. We're looking at the shift in Earth's positioning, not physically but energetically, and how this new alignment affects the intuitive body, the emotional body, and the spiritual field of every person on the planet. For some people, this awakening feels like confusion, for others like chaos. But for those who are tuned in, like you, it feels like remembering. This reading is meant to reveal what is awakening, how it's happening, what it means for the collective, and how individuals can align with this shift instead of resisting it. So as we go into the cards, hold space for the idea that awakening is not a moment. It is a reorientation of consciousness, a recalibration of the human system to frequencies that the planet has already moved into. Let's step into this reading. For card 1, we will look at the current awakening, what is happening right now in the collective consciousness. This card describes the energetic climate of the awakening and how it is manifesting across humanity. Spirit guides, how is the collective currently awakening across the planet? We have the crane bag, sacred oceanic medicine, clutter, declutter, choice. This crane bag card is giving me the energy of not only the physical ocean, bodies of water throughout the planet, but also what goes into our body, our minds, the health of our minds, how we operate when we move from an emotional space. How are we alchemizing and being true magicians in this sense? There's an awakening here of an emotional nature, emotional intelligence. We could be feeling more sensitive to even crying. For some who may be struggling, you may find yourself consuming more alcohol. And this is understandable if your emotions are very riotous. It's almost as though you're trying to boil the water off or boil the water out of your system so you don't feel so intensely, you don't feel so much, or you wish to shorten the periods of these intense emotional shifts. We may be looking at our family lineages as well. Getting rid of polluted waters in our family structures, in our homes, in our relationships. Card 2, The positioning of Earth, how Earth's new energies are aligning and affecting the human perception. We have sacrifice. We are ascending and we are being asked to not only unravel and untangle ourselves, but we are also being called to make sacrifices. The message here is there are those worth making when it comes to sacrifices, and there are those that will destroy you. The current awakening is helping us balance knowing the difference. Card 2, card 3, the human response. We have mature man. This mature man may represent and can represent the paternalistic societal structures that we find ourselves in. The coldness, the cold vibration that comes from things that are built from callousness, hardness, coldness, from a martial perspective. We may be questioning forefathers of our nations, our cultures, men and women who we've upheld as being guiding lights or great leaders. There may be things coming out about leadership at a very high level, at very high governmental levels, that will cause us to pause to question those that came before us and even those that are sitting in positions right now. There is definitely a psychological pull, an adjustment being made to the perception of the masculine, to the perception of the masculine, not only in how it shows up in men, in masculine bodies, but in what we build, in what we pursue. Card 4, the path of alignment. We have guide. What action or awareness supports alignment with this awakening? There are gentle mentors that we may have in our immediate circles, wise ones, ancient ones. We may also find ourselves remembering key phrases from authority figures. It could be wise uncles, cousins, brothers, aunties. We could be feeling and experiencing a very sharp attunement right now to the unseen realm, the realm of the dead. So, even especially now, at this time of year, for people who are looking to sustain or even begin certain family traditions, we may be going back into the attic, into the boxes, and taking out those footages or bringing up those videos of not only the memories we've created so far, but those memories that include those who have passed on. We could be making jokes about what our nan or our pop would say. Wise things, catchy things, but things that live on. Things that with this crane bag energy that's calling us to assess, we're looking back into the past, into the very, 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 very distant past, into the ancestral past, and calling to memory those things that are worthwhile holding on to at this time. Thank you so much for your love and your support. That's it for your reading. Until next time, that's it for now. If you felt the flame, it wasn't just a message, it was memory. This is Thelia Dragon Seer, Phoenix born, voice unstolen, truth untamed. Leave only if your soul has had enough. But if you're still burning, come back and remember the dragons, they're always watching.